So here we are with the Beast of 9500. Now this game is fairly new. It's only been out for a couple months. So first off, I'm going to talk about two big cons, or I guess three big cons, like I did with the others. The first three big cons, number one is the audio. The audio is pretty awful. It is very loud. You can't really go to settings and change it, and it's pretty bad. So I go to my sound mixer, and you can turn it down in your sound mixer, and it makes it so much better. Two, its popularity is very low. Like this game has barely any players. If I click play, you can see right here 0000100. Like it is just pretty low. Not many people have this game. It probably hasn't been brought out that much, and it probably has almost no publicity. So this is kind of what I want to hopefully change today. The third thing that I want before we hop in here to discuss, it is very early access. The models are pretty not very sharp. It's kind of like bulky. The wording of some things are very off. How it tells you to drink water is like dumb. And so some of it is not very set. So it is very early access. So bear with me, everybody, with the early access of this. Let's get in and show off the dinosaurs. Here we are with the actual game. This is what it's like in game. As you can see, it's pretty early access. The models of the trees, pretty basic. They're not swaying. The trees and the grass, nothing really sway. You can see some of the bushes swaying in the background, but it's very early access. And the reason why I was talking about the Isles and Beast of Bermuda earlier is because, first off, the Isles, it is similar in the sense that it has the weight, speed, bite force, and HP. Just like the Isle does, kind of how you do that. And kind of how it just has default skins. So it's not customizable like Beast of Bermuda, but not like the Isle where you could kind of customize the skins, but like as if you had defaults, a bunch of defaults. So real quick, first off, you do get full adult in this game. So you do grow and you do get to full adult, but it's not in the way that you're thinking you grow. So let me explain that real quick. Once you grow, your model isn't getting bigger like in the Isle. It's more or less your model stays the same, but your stats change because of what you're doing, which is what relates to Beast of Bermuda, which I'll explain again once we dive deeper into it. It's kind of a lot to go over. But let me show you the dinosaur first before we go into the nitty-gritty. First off, we have the acro. We have the brachiosaurus. We got the carno, little bitty carno down here. I love this one. That red on that carno looks so nice. We have the spino. The spino has two forms. It's four-legged form, as you can see here, and we'll see the two-legged form later. The bipedal and quad-legged. Quad-legged. We'll just call it quad-legged. And here are the different skins on it. I like this green. This green one is actually pretty nice. And that red one. Here we got the stego. Oh, look, it's like a Dalmatian. Dalmatian stego. And you got this really colorful one. Very nice. The theory is hilarious. Look how hilarious this theory is. Look at it. It's a big chunk of a unit. I love it. It is just the greatest thing ever. Like, imagine this running at you. It is. You can't take it seriously. This thing does not look menacing at all, running at you. We have the nice trike here. He looks kind of like a potato. Just a big, big potato. Like, look at the skins here. They're pretty basic. These two are very basic skins, but this one and this one are pretty nice. We got our Rex here. The big bad boy. Very nice. Here we are with our first flyers. So there are flyers in this game and you can fly around the map, which is pretty cool. Again, it's early access, so don't judge it too harshly when you do go in the air. But here are the skins for it. They're actually pretty cool. I really like this skin. That one's definitely my favorite. Here we have the berry. Look at this thing. It is so crocodilian-like. Like, I love it. It just looks so awesome. Like, look at the skins for it. I think I like this one the most. Kind of that light brown. Look at it. It is so crocodilian. It is pretty awesome. We have this one, the Tarbiosaurus. I'm guessing it's like another Rex. Probably a different type of Rex. It only has the two skins. So it's probably just another type of Rex. I don't know if it's going to be faster, slower. I probably could just look at the stats, but I just haven't yet. Kind of just want to show you guys what the game is first. Here we have the Kentosaurus. Pretty nice. I like its basic skins. Didn't really change much. Just a recolor. It's not too bad. Very small looking, but very spiky indeed. Here we have the Para. Again, just doesn't look too great. Just a reskin. Kind of just changes the colors up a little bit. It actually adds the stripes, so I'd probably definitely play with this one if I played the Para. For those of you who are waiting to play the Crocodile on the Isle, the Dino, whatever, you can already play the Sarco here. Kind of like an Ark, but you can play the Sarco and you can go run around. You can get into the water, you can submerge underwater and kind of lie in wait in the ponds and at the rivers. You can probably go out there and swim. I haven't gone out there and swim, but I know you can go in the water and it's pretty cool. Here's a second flyer. This nice little birdie here. Just some basic skins for it. Here's the other Spino. This is bipedal form and how it has same skins it looks like, just different order. And from what I had talked to somebody on Discord with, I guess, the admin or one of the developers, I don't really know his position. He said the two Spinos are different and they play differently. So I'm assuming this one is probably more for land and the other one's more for the water. Then you have here the Giga. It is a pretty cool looking Giga in my opinion. I like how it looks. The spikes on its back make it look pretty menacing. And you can see the skins here. This red one. Oh gosh, this red one looks so good. You have this one over here. This one doesn't look too bad. I like it too. And this one kind of looks like he was supposed to be in the oven and got burnt. The top half of him got burnt. So I like these two. Definitely I like this one. Let me kind of explain what's going on here at the bottom right. You have your realistic heart, which is your stamina, which is like you moving around and running and sprinting. And it's kind of like in the Isle where you have the Rex and you have the Trike where you have to rest to get your stamina back. Next up, you have your food. You have your water. Obviously, those two are pretty self-explanatory. The heart is your health. Self-explanatory. But now underneath that, as you can see, there's a glowing red skull. Let me think, what is that? What is a glowing red skull? That is your comfort level. Just like in Beast of Bermuda, you do have comfort in this game. But it is not as important as on Beast of Bermuda. This comfort will not kill you. But it is very important, actually, now that I say that. It's not as devastating, I guess you can say. So you can see the two little arrows. That means I'm on my second level of comfort. As the skull gets hotter, it's going to fill up with the white, and then I get another arrow. As my comfort drops, it's going to kind of hollow out, and then I'll lose an arrow. As you can see now, I have 3 arrows, and I'm max comfort right now. So comfort affects how quickly you grow. But the screen's not moving. Just like the Isle, when you grow, the screen usually moves. That's how you can tell you're still growing. Not in this game. In this game, you grow, but it's not the same as growing on the Isle or in Beast of Bermuda, where your character model gets bigger and your stats change. And no. Your stats and everything don't change. Not until you do something about it, which is how the growth in this game works. So I'm about to pull up this perk tree, because this has a perk tree just like in Beast of Bermuda. But this one actually affects all your stats. So instead of getting bonus damage when you take a brawler in Beast of Bermuda, you get actual damage points in here, and that's how you actually change your damage. You don't grow over time. You have to set your growth here. So here we have it. Don't get all too confused here looking at it. Actually, this one looks pretty straightforward compared to some of the others. But first off, let me draw your attention down here. This is your points. This is based off your comfort. The more comfort you have, the quicker you're going to get these points. As you can see here, I'm going up in points. Here you can see your stats, how everything is. So I'm going to kind of try to avoid... Oh, no, well, I showed my first one already. So let's show the first one. Speed plus plus. This is the first one you can take. You start over here on the far left. Increases your running speed, lets you move faster with the same level of physical exertion. So this, self-explanatory, it just makes you faster. So you take that first one, it lights up, and it goes to the next one. Right here, Bite Force plus plus. Increases the basic attack power, causing more damage to opponents when hitting opponents. So this one is going to increase your Bite Force. So you can see here, it doesn't matter that my points are going up. This is not changing. But this one needs 100, so I can't take it just yet. So I'm going to go ahead and explain other ones. I can come up the tree. Stamina plus. Increase the value of the basic attributes will help you get a longer lasting speed in short battles, but depends on how much energy you consume. So it's just, you get better stamina. Very simple. Now these big arrows, these are your growths. Think of this as your hatchling over here. Once you hit this, you hit your juvie stage. Then the next one, you hit your sub-adult stage. This one, you hit your adult stage. And then once you max out everything, you get full adult. So that's how this kind of growth works. So once you hit this, your first weight gain accompanied by changes in basic attributes. So this is your hitting adult. This is hitting growth on the aisle. So how this tree works. Once I reach here, as you can see, it's very linear. Once I hit here, I have a decision to make. Do I go up the tree or down the tree? Kind of like in Beast of Bermuda, where you decide do you want to go damage, speed, or comfort. But unlike Beast of Bermuda, once you go down one tree in Beast of Bermuda, you're stuck in that tree. I can't go 3 points down the tree and then just magically take one relevant up on the top one. You can't do that. But here, you kind of get that. You get to do that here. So if I go up, add attack type 1, you will start your new attack formula. This lets you your first alternate attack method. So we'll hopefully get to see that here in a bit. And then I could go up and get bleed recovery. So this is going to make me a little tankier. This is like a survival. And then right here, I can get bite force plus. And it looks like regardless of which way I go in the tree, I'm going to get this bite force plus. So, I mean, I guess honestly in this part of the tree, going up, you only get these two. But this gives you your second attack type. So that is like, I guess, the big thing here. And some of the other ones, it's a little more balanced. But I guess, do you want your second attack or not? Are you okay with your first attack? Or do you want a second type of attack? Because if not, you go down this way and you get hit harder. Hit hard. I don't know why I want to say hit harder. That's why I'm saying the wording is kind of weird. It's just hit hard. Why not hit harder? Because you're getting bonus stats. So, yeah. So it helps you with injury and bleed. And it lets you hurt them better, I guess you could say. And then you can come in here. You can get sniff. Improves your sniff. Bleed recovery. You can get some more speed. You can get hit fracture. So it's up to you. Do you want to do some more damage? And like you get bonus speed. You get some hit fractures. You can heal. Your sniffing's better, or do you want that second attack? Completely up to you how you want to do this. Once you get there, very linear until you hit here. Do you want to go up and get some more stuff and get, I guess this is blood speed. If you're injured state, this attribute will reduce your bleeding speed. So basically this is a healthy one. It's kind of tankier, makes you stronger. And then, or you could come down here and get some climb, or you can get some sniff. Climb is just like going uphill and how well it helps you going uphill. So you can kind of decide how you want to play your dinosaur. But it's not as bad as Beast of Bermuda, where if you go full damage, you're almost never going to get any of your speed perks. These are all kind of reused perks. You can see them scattered. So just because you don't take the perk, just because I don't get hit harder here or hit hard here, doesn't mean I won't get it here or here. Just because I don't take the speed here and I go this route, doesn't mean I won't get the speed here or here. So you can see how it kind of balances itself out depending on how you want to play your dinosaur. So I got 109 points. I can go ahead and take that one. There it goes. My bite force went up. And I can go ahead and take that one. And I'll be able to hit this very soon. Let me go ahead and show you the sniff. I think there's some meat back there. Yeah, it looks like there's some meat up there. What's cool, the herbivores can sniff and move, which is great. Alright, right there. As you can see that green glowing over there. So I can go find my plant. Oh, there's another plant up there. And I can sniff and run at the same time. And it doesn't cost ability. It doesn't cost anything. I can do it. But you can see there's a meat chunk right up there. So there is spawned meat, spawned gore for carnivores, and obviously plants for herbivores. So that's what kind of cool about this game. I'm going to go eat and grow this guy. Let me know down below what you think in the comments. Do you like this game? Does it kind of look like it would be something fun? Or does it look like a complete knockoff and you think it's just going to fail? But that's going to be it for this video covering this game. Hopefully I can get some more people on and maybe I can actually make a full video playing this game and enjoying it.